How Dan Pena's tough love transforms business mindsets. Are you tired of being a victim of your own business mindset? Do you find yourself stuck in a rut, unable to break through to new heights despite all your hard work? Let me tell you this. Dan Pena has a solution that can transform your business and unlock the potential you've always known was there. Here's something you should know about how Dan Pena's tough love can completely change the way you think about your business. Dan Pena, the founder of the Pena Group, is renowned for his no-nonsense approach to leadership and business strategy. He believes that true success comes from facing challenges head-on, rather than avoiding them. His tough love philosophy isn't about harsh criticism. It's about pushing people out of their comfort zones to achieve greatness. You might be wondering, what exactly does this mean, and how does it work? To understand the impact of Dan Pena's tough love, let's look at a story he shares about his early days in the business world. Back in the day, Dan was a young entrepreneur who had big dreams but lacked the experience to make those dreams a reality. He faced numerous setbacks, including financial difficulties and a lack of support from investors. In those moments of despair, Dan recalls feeling like giving up was the only option. However, instead of succumbing to these feelings, he decided to take a step back and reassess his strategies. Here, where Dan's tough love kicked in, he realized that the path to success wasn't paved with easy victories. It was marked by failures and setbacks. Instead of dwelling on the negatives, he chose to use those experiences as opportunities for growth. This decision led him to reevaluate his business model, seek advice from mentors, and ultimately reinvent himself. As a result, Dan's business grew exponentially, and he became one of the most respected figures in his industry. So, how does Dan's tough love philosophy translate into transforming business mindsets? Well, first and foremost, it encourages a culture of accountability. When you're subjected to tough love, you have to take responsibility for your actions and decisions. This accountability forces you to think critically and creatively, leading to innovative solutions and improved performance. For instance, imagine a team member who consistently underperforms. Rather than simply reprimanding them, a tough love leader would sit down with that individual and ask them to identify areas where they need improvement. By doing so, the team member feels empowered to take ownership of their shortcomings, which often leads to significant personal and professional growth. Another crucial aspect of Dan Pena's tough love is the emphasis on resilience. In today's fast-paced business environment, setbacks and failures are inevitable. A tough love leader recognizes this and helps their team members develop the mental toughness needed to bounce back from adversity. This resilience can be cultivated through various practices, such as mindfulness training, goal-setting exercises, and regular check-ins. For example, when faced with a major project failure, Dan would hold a debriefing session where team members could discuss what went wrong and how they can avoid similar mistakes in the future. This kind of open dialogue fosters a sense of community and shared responsibility, making it easier for everyone to move forward together. Moreover, Dan's tough love philosophy promotes a growth mindset. He believes that every challenge is an opportunity for learning and improvement. By embracing this mindset, individuals can overcome obstacles and tap into their full potential. One of the most powerful ways Dan achieves this is by setting clear expectations and providing constructive feedback. When someone is given specific goals and is held accountable for achieving them, they are more likely to push themselves outside of their comfort zone. For instance, if a team member is struggling with a particular task, Dan might provide targeted guidance and resources to help them succeed. This approach not only boosts confidence but also builds trust within the team, creating a positive and supportive environment. But here's the thing. While tough love sounds harsh, it doesn't mean it's unkind or cruel. In fact, the best tough love leaders are empathetic and understanding. They recognize that everyone has their struggles and limitations. They see tough love as a tool to help others grow, not as a means of punishment. For instance, when a team member is going through a personal crisis, Dan will offer support and resources to help them navigate their situation. By showing compassion and empathy, he ensures that his tough love is balanced and effective. One of the most compelling aspects of Dan Pena's tough love philosophy is its ability to foster a sense of purpose and meaning. When people feel valued and supported, they are more likely to put in their best effort. This is because they understand that their contributions matter, and their success is tied to the success of the organization. Dan believes that a strong sense of purpose drives individuals to achieve their full potential. For example, he once worked with a company that was struggling to retain top talent. By implementing a tough love approach that emphasized career development and employee well-being, Dan helped create a more engaged and motivated workforce. As a result, the company saw a significant increase in productivity and profitability. So, how can you apply Dan Pena's tough love philosophy to your own business? Start by assessing your current leadership style. Are you too soft or too rigid? Once you've identified areas for improvement, consider implementing some of these strategies. 1. Set clear expectations. Define what success looks like for your team and communicate these expectations clearly. Make sure everyone understands their role and responsibilities. 2. Provide constructive feedback. Regularly give feedback that focuses on behavior and performance, not personality traits. Encourage open communication and active listening. 3. Encourage accountability. Hold your team members accountable for their actions and decisions. Create a culture where taking responsibility is seen as a strength, not a weakness. 4. Foster resilience. Teach your team members coping mechanisms and resilience-building techniques. Encourage them to view challenges as opportunities for growth. 5. Promote a growth mindset. Encourage your team to embrace challenges and view failures as learning experiences. Provide resources and support to help them improve. 6. Show empathy and compassion. Be present and supportive during difficult times. Recognize that everyone has their struggles and limitations. 7. Emphasize purpose and meaning. Connect your team members to the bigger picture. Help them understand how their work contributes to the overall success of the organization. Remember, the ultimate goal of Dan Pena's tough love is not to hurt people or demoralize them. It's to empower them to achieve their full potential. By adopting this approach, you can transform your business mindset and lead your team to unprecedented levels of success. In conclusion, Dan Pena's tough love philosophy is a powerful tool for unlocking the untapped potential within your team. By fostering accountability, resilience, and a growth mindset, you can create a positive and productive work environment. Embrace the challenges that come with tough love and watch your business thrive. Here's something you should know. The path to success is rarely easy, but it's worth it. So don't be afraid to face your fears and step up to the plate. Your team and your business deserve nothing less.